Welcome back, everybody. And I finally hunted the man down, the man of the hour, Mr. Denny Mo himself, celebrating 20 years as a milestone here in one spot on Frederick Douglass Avenue, 44 years in the game. Overall, Denny Mo, what's up, my brother? Happy New Year. Good to see you.
What's good, brother, man?
Congratulations on your milestone and everything. How you doing?
It. I'm good, man. First of all, man, thanks for having me, man. You know what I'm saying?
It's a pleasure.
All is well.
Thanks for coming down, man. Or thanks for coming here. We at your shop.
Hey.
Denny, it's been a pleasure to be your friend. It's been a pleasure to know you all these years. But please tell us quickly, as much as you can, about how it all got started until now.
Oh, wow. First of all, let's just clear it up with you. You know, I don't want you to mislead your audience. We are not friends, okay? Nah, but I mean, you know, we want to start from the beginning. From the beginning?
Not from the beginning. Give as much as you can.
All right. I stepped foot in Harlem in 1983. Mm-hmm. Barbershop called Superstar Barbershop. That's the namesake of Denny Mo's. Denny Mo took on the name Denny Mo's Barbershop. The guy that owned Superstar Barbershop, he passed away probably about 35 years ago.
Wow.
And
I remember him.
You know, I moved to another barbershop, and I'm one of them type of cats, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I stay in the barbershop until, you know, I can't be there no more. And that's exactly what happened. I was in 4 barbershops. Superstar Barbershop. Then I moved down to the Total Class on the east side. Okay. That was a change. That was something different. And then you know, I was at Levels.
Okay.
And you know what's so crazy?
The one on 25.
The one on 2/5, right?
Okay.
There was 7 years at Superstar, 7 years at Total Class, and 7 years at Levels. So 7.
That was 21 right there.
21 years right there. And then I started working here at Denny Mo's. You know, I'm the type of person, I believe in consistency. I don't want people to be, you know, I'm not no, you know, moving target and whatnot, you know, so I don't want people to have to look for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you put me in one little spot, one space, that's mine, I'll be there forever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If it allows. But I've learned over the time that all things shall come to pass.
Right.
Right? Good or bad.
Right.
You know, when they said all things come to pass, it didn't say your thing or my thing.
Right.
Good things or bad things.
Right.
It said all things.
Right.
Right. So I know and understand that. And I prepare myself for that. You know what I'm saying? Mentally, I prepare myself for change. Right. The change is inevitable. Right? It's inevitable and it's gonna change with you or without you.
Right.
So you either come along with the ride or you just stay behind.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Now, you've been cutting hair forever. I call you Denny Mo, the barber to the stars. Far as New Edition, Bobby Brown, you name them, you've cut the hair.
Absolutely.
But you've also, like you said, changed, and you're not scared of change. You also picked up some photography thing to become a photographer. Can you elaborate a little bit more on that?
Well, yeah. So let me just deal with the barbering situation first.
Finish with that.
Get with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done a lot of celebrities and everything, but I'm kind of modest with it because I believe you're only as good as your last haircut. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I've dealt with a lot of celebrities, man. You named them, I've done them. You know, all the way up from Eddie Murphy down to idols like Ali and Frazier. You know what I'm saying? I had the opportunity to work with both of them and get some intimacy with both of them. And we talked one-on-one, you know, and it was amazing. It was amazing. Cutting hair in Harlem has been, it's been amazing. My mother used to always say to me, you missing your calling. My mother was a minister, you know, kind of a holy roller and whatnot, you know. So she used to always say to me, you missing your calling, you missing your calling. She came down to the barbershop and she saw the camaraderie that I had with my crew, my boys, my my customers, clients. And she never said it anymore. And I asked her one day, I said, well, you haven't said I'm missing my calling in about 3 years. She said, nah, you ain't missing your calling. You're behind your chair is your pulpit. You know what I'm saying? So this is a ministry, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Barbering is a ministry.
Right. Mom knew best.
Absolutely. And, you know, it's not really about, you know, who you've done and who you cut and all that stuff. It's all about Community, man. I'm a community guy. You know what I'm saying? That's why the sign says cuts, culture, and community. You know what I'm saying?
And let me tell the people that you are, ever since you've been here, because you live right across the street from my building, and ever since you opened up your shop across the street, you gave concerts in the block. Every Friday to this day, you do a farmers market thing every Friday of the month.
First
Friday of the month. Just little things in general. You have, you even hired me to cook and serve food during the holiday time. So, I mean, you're definitely ones that give back to the community. If anyone haven't told you, I thank you for it. It's much appreciative. And just please keep it up because we don't have many of you left out here.
Absolutely.
And we definitely don't have many of you left that gives back to the community. And look out for the youngins.
I really don't like that terminology, giving back to the community. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, I don't have anything to give. You know what I'm saying? I give what God gave me to give. You know what I'm saying? No more, no less.
Right.
And whatever He has for me, have in store for me, that's what I do. You know what I mean? And my father passed away when I was celebrating my 5th year here. Came to the party and told me I had cancer. And, I was like, wow. At the time I heard cancer, but I never really paid it no mind. Never really thought about it a lot. And I said, oh, man, we're going to be all right. You know what I'm saying? He died at the end of that month. You know what I'm saying? And then I started cutting for a cure because I said, if I can't do nothing for him, I can do something for somebody.
Oh, that's how that started. Yeah, cutting for the cure thing.
Yeah, cutting for the cure was a 48-hour haircutting marathon we put on every year.
Yeah.
We actually influenced Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? Because Ice Cube, rather, he had a 24-hour haircutting marathon to stop the violence in the movie.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm proud to be able to say.
Are you still doing the cure for cuts thing?
Cutting for a cure.
Cutting for a cure.
Well, we were looking to do some stuff. We haven't done it in a while because of the funding, and the pandemic kind of ravished a whole lot of things, and we kind of rebuilt. You know what I mean? So once we rebuild, we definitely would love to do it. If anybody out there who, you know what I'm saying, has a little purse or something they want to donate to Cutting for a Cure.
Come on down to Denny Mo's, baby. 2496 Frederick Douglass. Come on down.
That's right. We're a nonprofit organization, 501c3, and we accept all donations. As we all know, there's no nation like a donation. Right?
And that's right. And you also was doing a toy drive for the kids, doing the Christmas drive. You guys are still clothing drive, also.
Shoe drive,
right. Are you still doing that for the kids?
Like I said, a lot of things have ceased for right now. Until we can come back. You know what I mean? Because when we first started out, we were doing good, and we had like 14 barbers. Then the pandemic hit, and we came back. We only had 4 barbers. So you know what I'm saying? Savings got depleted, all the loans got depleted, everything is gone. You know what I'm saying? So right now we're in a rebuilding phase, and I think that, it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be
it's gonna be real good. It's gonna be real good.
We're gonna come back, and we're gonna thrive like we never, felt anything. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So it's just that simple. It's just coming back. That's all.
That's right.
I still have all the love in the world for the community. But sometimes, how they said, charity starts at home. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to make sure I got to take care of myself so I can take care of you.
I just finished telling somebody that I had to stop the podcast for a minute, get home straightened out, and then we're back. You know what I'm saying? Because it was it's a little bit going on, so we had to get it right.
Absolutely.
But back to what I was asking you earlier, you become a photographer over the years.
Yeah.
And you're doing your thing. I see you in some big name magazines. Elaborate a little bit about that.
Well, starting out, I just, wanted to do it as a hobby and everything. And, I was never into photography or anything like that, but I'm an artist and I'm serious about my shit. You know what I'm saying? It all falls under art, man. You know what I'm saying? Hair cutting, precise lines, precision cuts, photos, I make you look good, then I make you look good. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's all about, man. I call it barber photography. You know what I'm saying? I love it. I can honestly say I've had 3 loves. A lot of people go throughout their whole life without experiencing one love. I've had 3 loves. I did security, which I loved immensely. I've done barbering, which is my foundation. That's what I build everything upon. And now I do photography. And not only photography, I'm a videographer, cinematographer. And I love it, man. I love it. I can honestly say these things I really love. These are the things that I could actually do and do it for free and enjoy it still.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I always tell people, find something that you can do for free, that you can do every day, that you can do for free and still love it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Somebody come in, somebody don't have the money, derelict or something come in off the street and whatnot, need a haircut.
Right.
I don't turn them away.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I cut him, give him a great cut as if he was a paying customer, paying top dollar.
Right.
Because you don't lower your standards because somebody can't afford it. You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You give them the best that you can give them.
Yeah,
that might change his whole life around.
Might be the blessing for him, and later on come back with a blessing for you.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
That might change his whole life, his or her whole life.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Somebody come in and be like, yo, I'm messed up. You can be filthy, dirty, whatever. I've actually had guys come in, man, and I've I will always be prepared for stuff like headlights and stuff like that. And I started cutting hair, and then all of a sudden I see all this under his hair, and I'm like, oh my God. So I just took him in the back, put all that stuff in the plastic bag, washed his hair out with this stuff called A200. A200 kills lice and eggs on contact. Okay. So I did all that. He was brand new. And I know for a fact that if he had egg lice on him or whatever, lices and stuff like that, that it was miserable. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? He was out there in the streets miserable. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I know I alleviated some of that. I don't know what else he was going through or whatever, but I know I alleviated some of that. But he walked out of here with a clean cut. It was amazing. Cool. He was good. He was happy. Right. And man, these are the things I do, man. My mother was a nurturer. You know what I'm saying? She took care of people all her life. Right. Right. And I had the opportunity to take care of my mom when she was transitioning on her
same here.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I was able to be there, clean her up, and wash her and stuff like that. That filled me up, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. It was amazing. Right. So
now, besides the photography thing, you're also moving on to media. You're getting into film, writing movies and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
So talk to us about that a little bit.
Well, it's
Happy New Year.
It's all good. Sorry about that. It's good. I mean, I'm embarking on something new. It's a challenge, and I've learned a lot in photography. I'm self-educated, and it's just something that, like I said, I love it, man. I had to turn the passion into a paycheck because I started out and I had the phone in one hand and YouTube in the other hand. You know what I'm saying? And I'm watching YouTube, and then I got Amazon in the other hand, and every time they say I needed something, I press a button. Right. I had to actually take it off of the one touch. You know what I'm saying? Because I wanted to say, boom, are you sure? You know what I'm saying? You have to do it like that. But I spent a lot of money in photography and stuff like that, and it just took a lot. And I said, can't go on like this. I gotta turn the passion into a paycheck.
Well, I'm gonna give myself a cheap plug right now. You got a project that you're working on that I'm gonna be in. Mm-hmm. You want to tell them about that?
Not really.
Not really? Or should I tell them?
No, we got a project called
working on
Harlem Pressure. And stay tuned, man. Look out for it. Harlem Pressure is going to be amazing. It's about three young men grew up in the same neighborhood, took 3 different routes, but they all come back together and become amazing in their way, in their own way. And when I say amazing, I don't mean they are amazing human beings, but the things that they do, they are great at what they do when they do it. You know what I'm saying? So whether it's good or bad, you know what I'm saying?
And your boy Ron Barnes is making his acting debut. So y'all look out for me now. A man gonna make me a bigger star.
Look out for him. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Mo, this has been real, man.
Hey, man.
I thank you so much.
No doubt.
We're going to be looking for you for another 20, 40 years, 60 years.
Look forward to it.
If you ain't here,
man, come to Denny Mo's.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to be here forever.
Yeah. Well, if you ain't here, Junior got it.
I'm going to be here forever.
Come on down to 2496 Frederick Douglass Boulevard. Phone number 212-690-0015. Call up, come through, get your cut. Come see any of your other stylists in the barbershop. Taisha, Vanessa, Junior, Leo, Rock, the artists. Everybody's down here. Come see him and get your hair done. We love you, man. Keep it up the good work. And we'll be right back.
Appreciate you, brother.
We're going to help somebody.